What's up, YouTube? I've tried recording this multiple times already tonight. I'm just not feeling it. I've not uploaded in a long time, consistently, at least. I don't know if I will after this. I've been really struggling to get into the flow of things. As you can see, I've collected a lot of stuff that I've not actually reviewed or shown videos of. I've done some shorts and short form content on other social media, but I've been really inconsistent with it. But recently I received this box from a friend, and I thought if anything's going to make me do a long form video again, it's going to be this bloody thing. So to start off, there were some loose figures in there, but there was a 1 Elite and 3 Ultimate Editions. I'm going to show those off first. They've all been taken out, they've all been posed, they've all been messed with, you know, just to see if I like them. First up with the Elite, we have this Paul Heyman. I'm not sure if it is the 3-pack with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, or if it is from the Vault series one. Either way, really like it. The only Heyman I've had before was a basic, and this is just so much nicer. So yeah, obviously you can't have Paul Heyman without having the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. This is the Ultimate Edition. Really nice figure. I've only ever had Elites of Roman before this. It comes with a bunch of accessories. But yeah, no, he looks absolutely amazing. Really great on the shelf too. Really happy to have this. He also, that Roman came with another belt, and it was the Undisputed Championship. I've displayed with this Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes that also came in the box. This is my first time owning a WWE Cody Rhodes figure since his return. My Cody on my displays usually are, I brought both of their AEW Supreme Edition Cody Rhodes, and then I brought nearly every version of AEW Cody Rhodes since, just for the tights, so I can have different display options on the shelf. I've done the same with other AEW wrestlers like MJF, John Moxley, stuff like that. But this is a really nice figure. I'm not fully replacing my AEW figure for it. There's a few minor gripes I have with it, like when you pose his arm, you can see his butterfly joints through the coat and it's skin coloured. But again, that's like tiny, minor issues. Not a big fan of the face sculpts either. This is the only face sculpt of his I enjoy. Where's his he came with all his accessories, he came with his 2 face sculpts. The Scream one is fucking horrendous, and his normal one makes him look like he's on Fent. As you can see back there, I've got the Ultimate Edition Alexa Bliss, and next to that I have the Final Match Ultimate Edition of Bray Wyatt, which, that match absolutely sucked. I hated that match. It was horrendous. I'm a huge Bray Wyatt fan, and that being his last televised WWE show match, absolute fucking shame. Complete hate it. I do not like it one bit. Next to that I have the original Ultimate Edition Fiend with the new Ultimate Bray Wyatt's unmasked head on. So I've got him in his entrance gear, and then I have the Fiend with his normal head on, and I have the original Ultimate Edition Fiend again. I do want to get the second version of the Ultimate Fiend, because I've not owned that yet, but it looks pretty damn good. This also came with, just like the rest, a whole bunch of his accessories. There's a second lantern there, so that's pretty dope. So, you know, really great stuff, especially like the condition of these looses are probably some of the best conditioned loose figures I've ever received in a package. But what's inside of this is kind of insane to me. I've been toying with the idea of collecting signed stuff again. The only signed stuff I've had previously in the past was the signed ringside Brute Hardy Boys, which I've shown in a video of a massive haul I got, and they're in there, and it's from the same person that sent me this. And first up we've got Series 5 Unrivaled Hangman Adam Page signed. Massive fan of Hangman Adam Page, huge fan of the stuff he's done in AEW, outside of AEW. Really enjoy him as a performer in general. Really enjoyed his 2-year kind of like downward spiral storyline he was on. with the Elite and the Dark Order. Really enjoyed it. So really happy to have a signed Hangman Adam Page. There's a bit of a theme going on with this, because next up there's Unrivaled Series 7 signed Nick Jackson. Again, massive fan of the Young Bucks, massive fan of everything. Well, New Japan, Ring of Honor, huge fan of the Elite, Bullet Club. Really happy to have, that's just insane, really happy to have a signed Nick Jackson and Hangman Adam Page, because again, massive fan of the Elite. See, there's a bit of a theme going on here. Next up, we have got the Series 7 Matt Jackson. Obviously, can't have one without the other. So again, big fan of AEW, big fan of their stuff in New Japan, Ring of Honor. Really enjoyed being the Elite on YouTube. The stuff they do, I think, is really funny. Probably gonna get some heat for this video coming out after Dynasty, thanks to these fuckers. But Matt and Nick Jackson signed. See, that to me is insane, because massive fan of tag team wrestling in general. The Young Bucks have been pretty high up on my list of tag teams for as long as I can remember, a good few years now. And the last thing that was in this box is also signed, but it's a Super 7, and it is a Super 7 New Japan Pro Wrestling Okada. Now this is insane to me. Okada has been, since I started watching New Japan years and years ago, Okada was like a god, you know. Absolutely love. Oh, it's just insane. That is crazy. So the Super 7 figures are hard enough as it is to find at the minute in the UK, but to find a signed Okada, unbelievable. As you can tell, I'm kind of going with a theme with the stuff that I've got signed. I'm thinking of doing like the Elite shelf. So I want to try and find a Cody Rhodes, I want to find a Kenny Omega. Those are like the two main ones for the Elite. I want to get a Jack Perry as well. People hate him. I think he's brilliant. I've really enjoyed the stuff he's been doing. Even as Jungle Boy, really enjoyed the stuff he was doing. But yeah, that's insane. Look at that. That is clean, man. If possible, I would love to try and get Okada to just sign the word bitch, because again, pisses people off. But since being AEW, I found him really funny. The matches he has had, I've really enjoyed. It's just so clean looking. I'm not a huge fan of Super 7. I've had the Cardona and Maya Super 7 before, and I sold them pretty damn quickly because I just could not get on with them. But this is staying. This is gonna be buried with me. So yeah, man, that was the box. But I just thought that was too crazy not to do like an actual video on, because you know, the three, well, these two alone are really cool Ultimate Editions. I might do reviews on these if you guys want to see that. I don't know. If you don't, I don't really care. I want to say I did a review on The Fiend. I don't think I did. I didn't, fuck. But I might do a review on The Fiend. I could do comparisons with the newer Bray Wyatt Elite Ultimate Edition 2. The glare from that then just blinded me. Paul Heyman, I'm not going to bother reviewing. That's fucking embarrassing, the camera cut off. Paul Heyman, I'm not going to bother reviewing. Is just a fat dude in a suit. Who wants to see that, you know what I mean? Great figure though. But yeah, man, that's probably the video. I just thought, you know, signed stuff, pretty fucking cool to show off. I've only ever had the signed Hardy Boys before, and I not long ago actually got rid of them because I just wasn't sure what I was going to do with signed stuff. And then my friend hit me and was like, hey, I got these, do you want them? And I was like, oh, fuck. How can I not just take these and make a shelf just dedicated to, you know, the elite, because, you know, I've been a big fan of them in New Japan, I've been a big fan of them in Ring of Honor, I've been a big fan of them pretty much most companies they've gone to. So when AEW formed, I was a huge fan of it already. Like, day one, down with AEW. I admit there's shortcomings, you know, every company's had them, but I've always enjoyed the product consistently. So that's pretty damn good, and I think that's worth having a whole shelf dedicated for them. Before this ends, I just want to say a massive thank you to my friend Connor for sending these over to me. Absolute Don, the best. He is amazing. I'll drop a link to his eBay down below where he has some other signed stuff. He also sells just general wrestling collectibles on there. Really great guy. Really nice. Also, before I end, I'll shout out Riot Zoo. Amazing 3D print stuff. I have a couple heads on the way from them. I'm going to paint up. I'll probably show those off in a short form content. One is a masked head for the AEW Blade figure, because you can't really see them, but they're over there. Oh, there they are. Ooh, Butcher and Blade. Massive fan of Butcher and Blade. Like the figures, I really wish AEW released the bald-headed Butcher, or at least with his monocle, because that was way fucking cooler than the figure they released. And the Blade, the bandana and the hat, it's a cool combo, but I really wish they released his old entrance mask, because that was like the coolest look that dude's ever fucking had. So thankfully, shout out to Riot Zoo, because now I can correct that and actually have him on my shelf looking fucking sick. And then I've got a Beast Mortos head coming, because I want to make a Beast Mortos custom. Big fan of Black Taurus, Beast Mortos. Cool name change. The mask change, I think the Beast Mortos mask is way better than the Black Taurus mask. I'm gonna get hate for that too, whatever. And then final shout out, I'm gonna say, shout out to fucking Nick Storm, you Aussie fuck. Absolute fucking guy. Amazing dude. Super supportive, really great to talk to, puts out great content. You should check him out if you don't know him. The guy's an absolute don. He's amazing. But, well, that said, I think that's me fucking done. Next time.